Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Renso here. Okay, let's paint a new portrait. Okay, let's see, the colors I have are titanium white, chrome yellow, vivid rose, cadmium orange, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, phthalo blue, emerald green, and raw umber. I'm going to start with raw umber and a little bit of linseed oil. Just a sketch first. Usually when I sketch, I just check out the overall shape. I try with simple lines to get all the size of the face, the size of the head, and see if I gotta move it a little bit to the left or right, or it should be a bit smaller or bigger. Okay. Okay. I think I should move it a little bit to the left. Just a little bit. Okay, after that I check out proportions. We'll know that the eyes are just halfway from top to bottom. Don't think about the hair, just just the head around there. When I place this line, usually I just place the eyebrows, and when I got the eyebrows, I'm able to place the line for the chin. Okay, we don't see the chin here. Her shoulder is overlapping her chin, but let's say that her chin is around here. That means that we got this distance, this one and this one. Yeah, that's okay. Let's place one eye here, the nose, the center line of the face, and the mouth here. I'm measuring from the bottom of the nose to the chin. I split this in two, and this works most of the time. I can see the mouth here. Okay. Hello, Midup Arta. Hello, Michael. Hello, Tina. Hello, Mark. Hello, Ben Storth. Hello, Gigi. Thank you. Okay. I was thinking just to make a few changes about color on this image. Not that much. First, that I thought just to paint the whole. You got the link to the photograph first on the description box, but I was thinking to paint it a little bit darker, just to add some light on the face. Okay, light that goes like, it could go like this. All this area just with light. Okay. Yeah. In order to see this light just glowing, I need to paint the whole face a bit darker, because this picture, it has a lot of light on the face. If I copy the same values from the photograph, I'm not gonna be able to create contrast, and I wanna create contrast. Okay, here, let's see, here, and this light hits a portion of her back here, and the shoulder, not the shoulder, just here. Okay. It means that I have to paint the skin color. Okay, maybe just one value, a couple of values darker. Okay, first let's continue with just the darker values on the whole portrait. The darker value here is the hair. As you can see, I'm not using too much paint, but I gotta wait. I painted a portrait kind of a month ago, and I remember I painted a blue hair, and I loved it. I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but I just don't want to add too much paint to leave the window open for changes. Okay, I'm gonna have a yellowish light. This is gonna be a skin color in shadow here. If I wanna create contrast, the simple way to think is about the opposite color on the color wheel. Okay, that's contrast. What's the opposite color? The color wheel of the skin color. Let's say the skin color is kind of orangey. Okay, that would be blue, or any color that's next to blue on the color wheel. Hello, Kundan. Hello, Saji. Hello, Vire Pocket. Mike is saying, do you find it any easier using more colors or just more fun? Easy. Definitely, I don't find it easier. I find it pretty difficult. If it's about what is easier, I would say that it's easier just to copy the photograph. Okay, but try to put more colors. I'm just checking the paintings I have painted maybe in the last couple of months, or the last month. I don't like some of them, and the same way that, for example, when we try to copy a photograph, that we're not able to get the skin color, and we just, we struggle to get the skin color, and sometimes the painting is kind of muddy or milky. The colors are milky, And when we add more color, I think is definitely I like it, but a problem is that how to control the saturation of the colors. And I have seen some of my paintings, and I think I over saturated a couple of them. Okay, too late for any regrets, but I think anything that we want to do in painting, it got its own degree of difficulty degree, and when you work with color, that would be about oversaturation on all the colors. When you work copying the photograph, that would be about copying the color you see. Different struggles. Yep. But we enjoy painting with more or less color. The thing is that we should enjoy painting. We should enjoy painting. Sorry. Hello, Seiji, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Hello, Dora. Varupag is asking me, you're painting on table or an easel. I'm painting on an easel. Yeah, you always paint on an easel. I find it easier. But you got me thinking, I have seen some painters painting on a table. I don't know if that's going to be easier. But it's easier in terms of, the pressure that you put on your back. Because, after painting like on an easel for hours, I got, my back started just to hurt a little bit. That's because of the position, keeping the same position all the time. It's not good. Okay, let's think. The skin color. Okay, let's go with the simple. Skin color is an orangey color, which we need to make it lighter, darker. We need to knock it down. We can make it more, you know, yellowish, more pinkish. That's the basic skin color, obviously. There are more colors on the skin. Greens, cool, warm colors. I mean, not a lot of cool colors, because skin color obviously is already, well, warm. But definitely we can just play with more colors. Okay, first I just want one color. One color that I'm gonna put all here, and that's gonna establish the contrast between this and this one here. Okay, because this is the light. I mean, this is not the real color yet, it's pretty transparent, but let's say that that's gonna be the difference. In order to see light, we need shadows, and in order to see the light, this light glowing on the face, I need to create contrast with these values. Just one color. Not too much paint. Oops, I think I got this too dark. Okay, that would be one value. I want to be able to see the light on the face. I see the light on the face, that's good. Okay. About the background is going to add more contrast to. Now, let's say that's going to be my lighter value. That's going to be the second one. This could be the third one. It means that I can make the background darker than this one. Yeah. If I make it lighter, I'm going to see just this too dark, and I'm not going to see how this light glowing, because I want to make this light just glow. It means that the background has to be darker. What's going to be the color? Simple option when it's about contrast. Remember, just use any color wheel, check out the color opposite the color you're using, and that's going to be your answer. Okay, check out the colors, like you got to the left, to the right of that color. Check out, you need to make it darker or lighter, or if you need to just gray down the color. Okay. Now, simple option, blue. Yeah. Okay, I got this blue here. Okay, we think about blue. This is basically pure phthalo blue. Yeah. This is gonna be a light blue. Now, I squinted down my eyes, and this value in this one is too close. I need to knock it down. I'm gonna add a raw umber. That's gonna be a gray down blue. Now, what about the value? It's the same value of this color. Yeah, still is the same one. There's a difference between colors, but not between values. Now I see that this one looks a bit darker. Yeah. If I add more and more blue, I'm making this color more and more saturated. Okay, I'm making this a bit darker but more saturated. Okay, that's what we want. Yeah. I desaturate the color with raw umber. I can keep it darker but not too saturated with raw umber. That means it's not so bluish. Okay, now I can move it to colors that are next to this blue. What happens? What's next to blue on the color wheel? One is yellow, the other one is red. What happens if I add a touch of yellow? Okay, not a lot. I don't want to make it green. But what happens just if I add a tiny touch of yellow? Okay. And what happens if I add a touch of red? You know, now you move the color there. Use your imagination and the simple rule, the color wheel. I mean, we need to have always at hand a value scale, yeah, and a color wheel. A color wheel is more when you're planning to add more colors and make it changes, but have both are pretty useful. Yeah, just the thing is that you need to just get used to use them, because I have seen, some of my friends. Let's say they don't even use a color wheel. They don't have a color wheel, and if they have it, they basically don't use it anymore. I try to always keep in mind a color wheel in my head. I have a color wheel. Right now I don't know what it is, but I have one. Yeah, and I always thinking about the simple rules. It's just the same way that when I draw, then I think about proportions, measurements. The same happens when I think about color. Yeah, it's just the same. That means that I'm using a tool, and the color wheel is just a tool. And there are some amazing color wheels that they even give you more, like even color harmonies, even the colors that you want to use, to create your own color harmony, to start to creating your own language, let's say your own colors, your own style. Usually we notice the difference in styles because of the brush strokes, because of color, and obviously because of the things that we paint. But when an artist is just releasing, I mean, we paint portraits, things like that, we distinguish painter from painter because of the brush strokes and the colors. Yeah. Okay, kind of I like it now. Light, mid-tone, shadow. What about this color here? I know that, for example, this one that's gonna be just a skin color. Yeah. Yeah. Now, to paint this one, I can just choose to use this color. I could choose, okay, use this color, add the color, add yellow, and get a greenish color. That's closer. That's gonna be harmony anyway. Or just choose red, mix it with this, and paint this. And it's gonna be kind of purple. There's gonna be harmony too. I could choose an opposite color, complete opposite color, bluish and orange. And if this color is not saturated, I could use a pre-saturated orange here. Glow. Now, what's the size of this area? It's gonna compete with this. That's when you gotta think, about color. Is kind of, it has weight, yeah? And you gotta think how much color you need, how much saturation you need. That's gonna be part of the composition of your painting. Hello, Silephines Bon from France. Hello, Dajen. What's your opinion on using plain titanium white to brighten an object? Should I add yellow to make the object brighter? Oh yeah, usually a touch of yellow, that's gonna make this white glow a bit more. But it depends of the other colors. If, let's say that what you're painting is pretty warm, an object is pretty warm, instead of adding yellow to the white, we could even add a touch of green, a really bright green, or a touch of blue, and that's gonna glow for one reason. First, the color is pretty light, and the other reason, if the object you're painting is warm, let's say you're painting anything, or a red apple, yeah? And that cool highlight is gonna glow because what you have is contrast with the other colors. Yeah. Now, I don't think that's gonna be the only option. Okay. You can just choose to add a touch of yellow too. That's gonna glow too. But what I'm trying to tell you is that think about the other colors, not just the color that you want to apply. The relationship between the other ones. What's gonna happen with the other ones? How the other ones are gonna affect? Okay? What's the subject you're painting? How much you're making changes, let's say. Okay. I painted everything. I got a little bit of a color harmony, pretty subtle. I like it. I like the blue. I like the difference between values. I think this darker value shows me more clearly the face, and the skin color is a little bit darker here. It shows so clearly the light. At the very beginning, you go back on the video when I applied this one, and I didn't have anything painted. You barely see it. This one, we don't even see it now. Why are you seeing this one now? Because of the difference between values and the difference between color. Okay. Hello, Gary. Hello. There are some names that I cannot pronounce because I don't know how. Sorry. Okay. Now we can just move freely now about color. Like for example, I can just pick up this one. Let's say this vivid rose, and I'll put it here. And pick up a little bit of green and put it here. I mean, it's not like green, red, okay? What I'm trying to say that when you establish values, you can start just playing around with colors, okay? And color theory says that if you keep the same values, you can just add different colors, and that's not gonna change. But you gotta keep them on the same with the same saturation. It doesn't mean like I'm gonna add a pure red, a pure green. No. You keep them in kind of the same, the same saturation, the same darkness or lightness, and in saturation. That's the more important. Yeah? And you can add more and more colors to the painting. That's what color theory explains. That means that it should work. Hello, WT. Thank you. Hello, Christine. No, the face basically is flat. I need to go for the next value that has to be a little bit darker. It's always the same, just orange and a darker color. Sometimes it could be blue, sometimes raw umber, sometimes black. Okay, you can make it a little bit cooler, a little bit warmer. You can start just with a neutral color and then just changing the temperature later as you continue just adding more and more colors. Feel free to ask me any question. Okay, I need to draw because right now is for me it's been about just values, a basic structure on the face. But you see the mouth, there is nothing here. You know. Now I need to just think about lines to get the features of the face. Okay. Okay. Just raw umber, not too much paint, just the tip of the brush. Okay. And when it's about drawing, it's just easier to use straight lines because I'm using my brush just the same way that I use willow charcoal stick. You see it, and I draw a little bit one eye, and then I move to the other eye. And that way I check out the alignment between the eyes, the relationship between one and the other, about the size. What happened? Do you hear my little cat? It's asking for love. Okay. And now the nose. I got the photograph to my left, same size. It means I'm using the side size method, which is make it easier for me to place these marks here. I can do this, and I know those marks are pretty good. There's an advantage, okay? I know that obviously you paint for life or you paint for your cell phone, that's gonna be different. But I got to use something that's gonna just easy the drawing stage now that I'm here on YouTube. Okay, when I'm drawing the mouth, for example, check out this point on the photograph. I compare with this. I check out with this. Now the same here. I check out with any alignment. We can even just trace some lines on the photograph. Yeah, sometimes it's pretty useful. Okay, use a mirror to check out. Okay. Okay. Mm, just stepping back a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna use another brush with a lighter color. Just a little bit lighter. This one with a little bit of white. Okay, I'll continue with drawing. Okay, I just wanna paint the white of the eye here. Another thing that I do all the time is I pinpoint my eyes really fast between photograph and painting. Okay. Yeah. I think that was enough for the drawing. Let me see what I'm missing. Oh, the nose. The nose. Okay, now let's think about shadows that we should see on every human face. There is a shadow here. Okay, a mid-tone, let's say. Why? Because remember, you see a profile view of a person, you see this. That's why this is a little bit darker. Unless you see a Roman profile, it doesn't have anything, doesn't have this glabella area. Now here, there's shadow obviously, because the nose is coming forward. Shadow here, okay, because this is the upper part of the eye socket. Shadow on the corner of the eye, because the eye are rounded objects. There's going to be always shadows in the corner of each eye. Okay, shadow here, because we have this bump, that's the cheekbone, the zygomatic bone. Okay, and here's the cheek. Because we need a core shadow here to create volume. Okay, the same goes here, a core shadow, another shadow, the same below the mouth, corner of the mouth. Okay, here it's not gonna be that clear, but I gotta find a way to just add more values there. Let's see. Hello Gary, you used to show yourself painting on live. What happened to that? Oh, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't like to see my own face on the videos. Yeah. And I got kind of prepared. I'm gonna shave myself, and let's say they're not presentable today. It could be that. Yeah. I don't know. But let me put my face here for a second, okay? Let me look for the camera. Here I am. Hello everybody. It's winter here in my country, that's why I'm using this. If I keep my head warm, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, let's continue painting. Okay, where I was? Okay. And another thing that uh, the position of my camera, the camera that's pointing my face is it's not good. You know, it's to my right. If I turn it off now, my face is basically behind this camera. If I put the camera that's pointing my face to the left, it's gonna block my view of my screen. I don't have a place to put it. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least that's what I think. Oh, the young is asking me about the winter here. Oh, the thing is that it shouldn't be this cold. It shouldn't, but it is. You know, and you all know that I don't have hair on my head. That makes even the, like, you know, if I and lately I'm using my bicycle to go everywhere, to make some exercises, you know. And that I feel the cold wind on my head, and that's I try to use this thing on my head, and I love it. You know? Yeah. But it looks like this winter is gonna be maybe one of the coldest of the last 50 years on my country. The same for summer. Summer was one of the hottest summers in 50 years or ever. I don't remember, but I saw that. And it's not like it's cold. You know, for people that know about Celsius, we are right now 16 degrees Celsius. If you hear, you think that's nothing. Yeah, but humidity. We are here right now. I saw the news yesterday. It was like 100% humidity, which is too much. And that's the thing, you know, the humidity on is just you feel, you know, you see the temperature, you see, oh, 16 degrees Celsius, you think, oh, that's not that cold, but the humidity makes it just really cool, really cold. You know, it's just like here, I see on my cell phone, it says something, hey, the temperature is like 16 degrees Celsius, but you feel it like 10 degrees. You say, what? Why you do that? I mean, what's more important, what it is or how you feel it? What you feel? What you feeling? They always do the same, yeah? It means it doesn't matter if they tell me, hey, the temperature is like summer, 40 degrees outside, but you're feeling like just 10. They say, what? That's why I'm freezing. Here on Lima, the capital, you know, of Peru, we don't have snow. But you take a bus, take a, you know, take a bus from, let's say, 6 hours from here to the nearest place on the Sierra, you're gonna see snow, and it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, this is flat. I'm gonna use some orange here. This orange is gonna be like a mid-tone. You could use this orange for the shadows too. That's gonna make this even warmer. uh, it's summer in England and it's 18 Celsius, 18 degrees Celsius today. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Lima and this time of the year is a really gray city. Maybe that could be, one more of the reasons that lately I'm painting with more color because you go out, it's just like everything is gray. The sky is gray, gray, no color at all. Like you know, no color. Just it's just pretty. I don't know. That should affect us in some way on our mood. I think. I don't know. Pretty sure it does. Yeah. You go out and everything is gray, no color. It's just like you see everything through a gray filter. Yeah. And I think maybe I'm painting this colorful paintings lately. I mean, not just that colorful, but let's say more colorful than I usually paint. Maybe just to balance out things here. And not just that, Remember I told you that I started to paint with more color, just not because I wanted. I got influenced by the works of my daughter's friends that I saw in this art fair, and I just thought that was amazing. How they use color, and I saw some color harmonies that wow, that I'm not able to even try. Just like I don't know, maybe just I don't know. I don't even know. Uh, Maybe they are braver than me about using color. But anyway, my daughter will tell me something maybe like, if this is gray and this is gray, this is gray. Why don't you add a pure, vivid blue? Not all the background, but just a portion there. You know. And I will say, but you look at the yellow I have here. That's not yellow. I mean, I mean that my daughter and their friends, they kind of see color in a different way, different proportions. It's just like everything is more colorful for them. I want a little bit of that. Just adding more paint, just little by little. You know, at some point, if I now got the color I want, I can add just pure yellow. Look at the difference. When the painting is thicker, definitely it glows more. You see? I want to get to that, but just slowly, and with a little bit of white, just a little bit of white, because white is gonna knock down the color. I'm gonna make it lighter, but look at that. I like it. At some point, I want something like this. I want to make this light just glow. Okay. Need some pure orange. A little bit of pink. because it doesn't mean that you're gonna have just one color. You can just squeeze a cool color there. Okay, I can even just think about the opposite color of this yellowish light, and I can just put it here. Like it. A little bit reddish, a little bit lighter. Okay. I can keep all this kind of classical realism and all the color here. What do you think? Okay. Okay, I want to work on details again. I'm using this liner brush. I'm zooming in the photograph. Okay. Now the nose. Okay. Now the mouth. I'm just squinting down my eyes and trying to, at the same time that I get the shape, the form of the mouth and the nose, try to get some values. Here's darker here. We have a shadow here, and below this shadow there is a reflected light. That's gonna be the difficult thing about getting the volume on the upper lip. A little bit of shadow here, here too. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna work on the eyes again. Okay, got this. Tear duct around here. Lower eyelashes. Yeah, there. There. Okay. Let's see, the shadow below the mouth. The shoulder a little bit up, 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 up. Okay, I think that's okay. To draw the ear, check out the alignment with the nose. Oh, Gary George is saying, I watched some of your videos from 4 years ago and you're painting with a bit a different style back then. More realistic. I like both ways, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I don't know what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I think, but you know, I've been painting for more than 20 years. And one thing I know about myself is that I kind of rotate about the same things. And I don't know if that's okay. But maybe in the next month, maybe more time. Maybe I'm gonna go back to try to paint realistic portraits again. And yeah, that usually happened to me a few times. It's like on some stage, I try colorful paintings, and loose brush strokes, and a lot of paint. Yeah. Yep. But I don't fight back to what I do. I just kind of move around the same. Just I love painting portraits. Yeah, basically that. I was watching the other day Cesar Santos. I think you all know Cesar Santos, yeah? And his evolution on painting. He was a pretty classical, realistic painter. and he's using that, to create their own paintings. I don't know if one day I'm gonna get to that stage. I think I still have a lot of things to learn, but that's amazing how a painter can evolve to different styles and to paint different things, and sometimes complete different things. When I was a student, I thought it was the natural process. And I heard some of the teachers at the time saying, at some point you're gonna start destroying what you paint, kind of destroying the face, destroy to build up something new. Yeah. But it didn't happen to me. I still enjoy painting portraits. I still enjoy realism. Maybe the change that about color is something just not new, but something that I'm enjoying lately. But I don't see myself, you know, evolving to something really different from this. But who knows? Yeah. Hello, Nikki. Mark is asking me, do you ever paint impasto with a palette knife? Yeah, I painted a couple of paintings with palette knife. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yeah. And I gotta say that I loved the results with palette knife. Yeah. And I should try again. Yeah. I remember I painted Tommy Lee Jones with palette knife. That was not the absolute palette knife. It was a combination, but I gotta say that maybe it was 80%, but 90% with palette knife. That was pretty good. I mean, not saying that the painting was pretty good. I'm saying that the experience it was pretty good. Yeah, that was kind of tricky, kind of difficult. With a palette knife, you gotta mix more. Here, when I'm doing this, here I can mix this and this. If I add this color, maybe too reddish, it's gonna vanish here when I just blend it, mix it a bit more. But with a palette knife, to put it down, it's more difficult to just vanish the color, blend it away, or you gotta just put it down, and you gotta be more precise about mixing the colors. It does a really good exercise using a palette knife. It's difficult, but it's good. You know. Okay? I keep listening out there that everything that take you out from your comfort zone make you grow. Is that true? Yeah. That means that you can try different things, palette knife, all of that. Oh, you missed that one, Mark. Oh, it's there on YouTube. I got like a lot of videos. But I don't know how. Maybe looking for the name. I don't remember if I created a playlist. I have created some playlist with pastels, making a difference pastels, acrylic oils. But I don't remember if I created a playlist specifically for palette knife. Hello, lads. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Hmm. Now here I'm trying to get a cool light. Okay, I got a warm light here. I cannot add yellow there. I mean, it's not like nothing is absolute in paint. I could add a warm light too, just make it darker. But I'm choosing to add a cool light. Okay. Now, if I want more color, I can add more color to the hair, like red. Look at that. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just mix it with this. That's the problem with color. We can just oversaturate everything just too fast. I think red here it could work because closer to green can create a nice contrast. Okay, mix red and alizarin crimson. Put it here. Let's see. Okay, I was thinking I got this green is just alone here. I can put it here, a little bit of green. Oops, oops, oops. Just some touches of green to balancing out the color here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think a little bit of green is gonna balance out this color. Yeah, I think I need to knock down the screen here. Okay, let's see. More orange. Raw umber. More raw umber. I think more raw umber. I need to knock it down this even more because it's just a bigger area. It's gray, black and white. A touch of red. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay, now this value, in terms of value, that's pretty close. Let's see what I do to make a difference. Just maybe make it darker, just like the photograph that, the shoulder is darker. We can keep it like that, or maybe lighter there, the blue a little bit lighter. Okay, need to think a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's continue working. I'm gonna work more on details on the face. I wanna get her eyes. I think I'm okay with color, but I don't know about the light there. Maybe I should open up more to get more light on the face and to get more light even on the eye. I can, if I get light on the eye, I can just do this. Yeah, that happens when the light hits the iris. I think she has blue eyes. Gray eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. I'm gonna paint this eye just dark. Well, Nikki saying we should paint bees and butterflies on a flower for a Saturday. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I think we haven't painted a bee and a butterfly. Yeah, a flower above her ear could be pretty. Pretty, yeah. That's a good idea. Okay, let's continue. I'm trying to get the volume in this area. Just squinting down my eyes as much as possible every second. And when I do that, I see, the shadow here. When we do that to group the values together, all the same darker values together, all the same lighter values together, and we see the difference. Okay, and that's what I'm trying just to get here. I'm back and forth, just trying to get those values. Uh, this eye, I need to make it dark here. I think I need to move this a little bit up. Okay. Mhm. I got a question here. Fatih is asking me, I noticed that you don't use gel ochre. Why? Sometimes I use it. Sometimes I use it, but uh, you know, it's more like this the space on my palette. I already have 9 colors, 10 colors. You know, like it's just that I could put down more colors, definitely. Yeah. And there are some colors that you can get, you know, easily on the mixture. Let's say that yellow ochre is one of those colors. Yeah, that maybe we can pick up any area here or there. That's going to be a yellow ochre. I want to saturate this reflected light here. Same here. Yeah, for example, there are colors that sometimes I need, for sure. One color that I'm not using so often, but definitely when I know that I'm gonna need something really warm, I would use it. That would be burnt sienna. That would be a color that obviously that I don't think that we can replace burnt sienna with any other color. It's really powerful, warmer. It's like a dark warm orange. Okay, another colors, for example, this vivid rose, uh, or this emerald green. Sometimes we can just pre-mix these colors, but sometimes it's just about the pigment, and we need that. We need the pigment. That means that we need those specific colors. Yeah. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Sylvia. Okay. I like this color. Oh, I got another one. This one too. I could use. I need just a little bit. A little bit of white. I love this one. Just look at the tube. I just have the half. And I got this tube for years. I don't buy a new one because I just use it for glazes. But maybe now I'm gonna need to buy a new one since I'm using a bit more color. Yeah. Let's see, I don't see this color. I put it here. It's just like it's not there. I guess this one, this copper violet, is pretty dark. Let me see this with a touch of white. Mm. Need a little bit of this pure pink there. Now on the mouth. Okay. Okay, let's see. I was thinking that if I should add more color to the shadow. I'm gonna get a bit closer here on the face. Okay, I got green. You see the green there? I got a little bit of pink, violet, this touch of pure pink. From a distance, it's not, those colors are not that clear. But I don't know. One thing that is getting my attention right now, is driving my eye to one place is this area here. The thing that I ask myself is, I should looking down that area, hmm or I should add more color maybe around or closer. Okay. Another thing is I need a shadow there. Maybe that could be enough to knock him down. I don't think so. It's pretty bright, It's kind of, I like, I like the color, but at the same time, it's just like, I know if driving too much the attention to that area. Okay. Now maybe here, there, here. Okay. Okay, a little bit of this green too, up here. a little bit lighter here. Just wanna add a little bit of contrast here, just to see the shoulder. Just not all the way down here, just there. Okay. Now, I need to continue working on volume. Okay, the chin, for example, the chin doesn't have any light here. There are so many things about color harmonies that we can control, but there are at the same time a lot of things that we kind of just gotta try. For example, for the chin, I first I added a little bit of pink. Now I'm adding a little bit of orange. It's basically I'm just trying and seeing which one is gonna work better. That would be nice if we could keep control on every single little detail when it's about color and color harmony, but that's not possible. Helps a lot. You know, there are a lot of rules about proportion, about like 50 or 60% of the painting has to be the local color, 20% gray down colors, grayish colors, or I mean, but that change, you know, and 10% just something like that, yeah, 10, 5% just accents or pure colors. You're gonna find different variations about those proportions. That helps, but we cannot apply the same rule for every painting. It's like the rule of thirds, where we split the canvas in three portions. Yeah, that is gonna work for some paintings, but not for every one. What time is it? Time to eat? Okay. Let's see about the hair. Okay. And about the ear, I love the ear, just like that, kind of simple, and this pinky touch. About the hair, I don't know about this thing that is here. I don't know what is that. I can use it to put more color. I don't think. This is cover violet, and this is cover violet light. This one. Okay, one thing that I don't like is the this all this area, just one color, one big area with just one color. If I make it darker here, I'm gonna create more contrast, more light there. Yeah, I could love that, or I can just. Well, 1 second, I need to control this light, or maybe just make it darker on top. Yeah? And that way the hair is just gonna fade away with the darker, and the tension is gonna stay there, just here, a little bit of light there, maybe a sharp edge over here, a little bit. Okay. What do you think? I'm gonna make it darker. Let's see. Yeah, because kind of open up the space, but I don't think that's what I want. I think it's more about closing everything just here. Yeah. Anyway, it's not gonna look darker the same way I see it here because there is some glare. Okay, I think it's better. Okay. Keep the tension here, here, and then you move there, like up and down. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, let's get into the end. Let's go all over the face, here and there. Oh, I didn't work here. No? What do you think about this red here? I should keep it. Okay, let's see the shoulder. I don't see that much. I'm gonna zoom in. Maybe just something like that. It could be. Okay. I don't like it. This. To be honest, I don't know what to do here. It's kind of. I don't see that much, and I'm just thinking right now. It would have been better if I just keep it dark. Sometimes when we try to paint things that we don't see, we got some problems. Okay. Okay, I hope you like it. I think I'm getting to closer to the end. Um, okay, I need to squint on my eyes and see. I see the light here. The light is pretty clear. How bright is this light? Uh, okay, maybe I should knock down this brush stroke here. When I get the brightest color to put it here, and I don't get the color. You know, I try to just echo this color here, and I don't get it. It's just like a painting, and I don't see it. No, maybe no, no, it's not okay. Should put a little bit more time on the ear, just for this time. Yeah. Oh, 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 I didn't see this. Thank you so much, Michael McEwan, for the super chat, and thank you so much, Mark Air. I didn't check out. Yeah. Hello, Ann Bogdanovic. Thank you. Hello, Norada. How do you decide the background color? Oh, okay. I decided based. Hello, Cesarte. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. I got that coffee from Joyce. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, looks like a lot of people just like this painting. Oh, what? This the question about how I decide about the background. I explained at the beginning of the video that I'm choosing just the simple contrast between complementary colors. Okay, and for that we need a color wheel. And if we think about the face like just an orangey color, reddish, orangey, yellowish, but the thing is an orangey color, and we see on the color wheel the opposite color to that one, and that's the color that's going to create more contrast. Okay, no, uh, it could be not exactly the same blue. You gotta choose to make it lighter, darker, grade down the color, move the color to the color that next to blue, that's green, or next to the other side, that's purple, and then you pick up the color that you think that's gonna work better in contrast. In case that you don't want too much contrast, you pick up a color that what we call an analogous color. That means this kind of is be in the same family. Let's say green, you think about, let's say, a yellowish green and a bluish green. Okay, and you can put both together. There's going to be a difference between them, but they're share the same color. Green. They belong to the same family, and that's how I choose the background. When I want just value contrast, I can choose a darker brown. When I want a color contrast, a value contrast, and a color contrast at the same time, I choose a darker bluish color. When I want just color contrast, no value contrast, that's more tricky to have, because it means that the values are not that separated, and there's going to be a contrast when the values are too close together. That's what we call the simultaneous contrast. Okay, that's the kind of contrast that exists on smaller areas where we want to create more contrast. Like, for example, cool color next to a warmer color. Okay, red and green together in smaller areas. Yeah. That's yeah. I hope that was clear. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Saikat saying I'm watching the video from Bangladesh. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah. The thing is that I could do more. But I don't know if I just spending more time is gonna make the painting better. I mean, about color, I don't know. Sometimes instead of adding more color or make it more natural, we tend to add more details and details. And details sometimes just kills something that could look spontaneous and fresh. You know, that could happen. Yeah. And we don't know, you know. We don't know. What else I could do? I'm thinking about this background. I'm thinking about just this solid color. Here, I like it this more. I got this green, I got this green. I can even pick up a little bit of red. I'm gonna just get some, you know, maybe brownish color adding red on top of green. But the thing is, I'm gonna get some variety there. But here, maybe I should have painted just less background, just this portion. That would be, you know. Or maybe I could just even paint all this area with the same background and add something more here. Another portrait, another face, I don't know. Anything that to complement the painting. Yeah. Another doubt I have that I'm not painting yet because I don't know about, not so sure about the color is the hair. It's just like I got here on the hair something that I could use to add more color, like because of the red. But what happens if I add more red here? Red, all the hair. There would be a big area of red, darker red, and I cannot imagine that. You know, I'm trying really hard to imagine the harmony. I'm trying really hard to see how the red is gonna affect the balance. I'm gonna see the red. I know that here it's working a bit because it's just small portion, but at the same time, every time I add a little bit more, one more brush stroke, I think, hey, stop, that's too much. Red is kind of a powerful color. Red is gonna drive your attention to that area. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing. That's why I think I'm not gonna paint here. Yeah, okay. And I'm adding a little bit of red here just to add a little bit more contrast and not to have a flat color. And that's what I have here, a flat color on the background. And I don't know how to fix it. You know why I don't know or have so many doubts about the background? It's because at the same time that it's flat, and because it's flat, we see here the texture, the light, and everything. If let's say I start adding brush stroke like this, that's gonna become like another thing to see. And I don't know if that's gonna add more to see or just gonna distract from the face. Okay. Yeah, those kind of doubts we're gonna have then always. It's about balancing things, and for sure, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have that problem if I could have painted less background from the very beginning. That's for sure. Another thing that that I'm thinking right now is to complete the painting and add something more, because that's gonna be like a nice sketch, like from here to paint a bigger painting. Yeah. And try to sell it for thousands of dollars. Yeah. Okay, I think that was enough for today. Hope you like it. Thank you so much for the coffee and for the super chats. And see you next week. Okay. Oh, I got more question here. And also more question. Does dress color affect the skin tone? Some people say need to spread the dress color. Oh yeah, you know, the thing is that to create harmony, there's two things here. To create harmony, usually we should echo the color, you know. But there's another thing here, that sometimes we create nice contrast without following the rule about echoing the color. Okay, and I did apply a little bit of this here, but I stopped. Okay, I want the contrast between this color and this one. Okay, not the blue. That's why there is no blue here and there's no green here. That separates them and that creates a contrast, but let's say that's not a natural contrast, that I'm just kind of killing the ambient light by just doing that to create my own harmony, my own color harmony. Okay, and it's kind of different. I'm breaking a rule, a little bit of the rule, you know. Another thing that happens, for example, this warm light should be bouncing back and having here what? A warm reflected light, no purple. If you follow the logic, you say, where is this color coming from, this purple? There's no reason for this color to exist. The light is warm, it's bouncing back, hitting on her neck, and the result here is going to be an orangey color, a knockdown orangey color. That's going to be the reflected light, a darker orangey color. Warmer light reflect on the face, bounce back. Okay, the light bounces. I'm not doing that. Now I'm not respecting another rule about how the light, you know, carries color and bounces everywhere. But by doing that, I create more contrast here, and I create a different harmony. Okay, that means that when you create your own harmony, you don't always respect all the rules about color theory. Okay, sometimes when you break a rule, you create more contrast. I'm pretty sure somebody that is going to tell me where is the light this, you know, is coming from. There's no logic for that. There's no logic that's going to answer that question. But the thing is that for me, it's working. For my painting, it's working, and that's what I wanted. Sometimes we cannot answer every question with a logic answer. Okay? I hope that was clear again. Okay. Oh, I got a suggestion here. Okay. Okay, Joe is saying, what about continuing the yellow on her face and at the diagonal up the background on our right? Oh, here. Yeah. Oh, that would be too. That would be pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I could even add a cast shadow from the face here and make it like coming forward a little bit more. A cast shadow always works like this. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm thinking because I think that's a good suggestion, a great suggestion. I'm just thinking if that's gonna just drive the attention to that. That's gonna open up the space. And another thing that, that I'm thinking that if I add right now the light there, I'm gonna get a green light. And maybe green is not what I want right now. You know, yeah, I gotta think a bit more about that. I think that's a really good idea, a good suggestion, and you know, earlier on the process I could have done that for sure. It's now that the painting is wet. It's now that the color they're gonna get here is making me doubt. It's now that I'm thinking, you know, how I'm gonna balance this green. I just want this to be the focal point. This green, violet, orange, yellow. Okay, another one here. Okay, I'm trying just to imagine that. I'm not so sure that that's gonna work. That would be something like coming from here, but that's gonna make this like a wall. Oh, the shadow already made that a wall, yeah. Yeah. So many doubts. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I need more time to leave it there and see if that's working. I don't know if that's gonna. I think it's good, but just like this, soft. What about another one here? What do you think? I think the balance, I can even add one more here and go all the way back. No, but I like this shadow there. Yeah. Oh, Joy saying I would extend the yellow from the other side behind her head, the diagonally to the right. Oh, something like this. Oh, that could work too. Since no, I don't think. Maybe I'm not understanding that. I like it just like that, soft, and I think it's not flat now. I think that's not driving my attention that much there. I got another color. I was lucky that I didn't get something closer to this. That means I got a new color there. Yeah, it's soft. Kind of makes our eyes go like this, but I should stop that. No, that's okay. That's okay. I think in the composition what stop it everything are the eyes. The eyes, yeah. Boom, light, the eyes, something here, something here, something here. Maybe to balance this, I would need a little bit of light here. The shadow here. I could balance this and this. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think that was it for today. It's been 2 hours. I gotta eat. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, and take care, you all, and see you all next time, next week. Okay. Bye, everybody.